you're not lazy. You just believe the efforts you put in won't actually change anything. And we need to talk about that in this video because I get so sad when I see people downing on themselves saying, I'm lazy. I just can never pull through with anything. And it's very much a lot of external factors that you're going through that we can talk about in this video. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, dancer, songwriter, influencer, everything else in between. And I make videos documenting my film journey live. I'm talking about motivational things and the real world, things that we don't have in conversations we don't have in person with the everyday person because we're so base level. How you doing? Good. Bye. I love a small talk, but maybe it's not small talk, maybe it's deep talk. I like deep talk because small talk irritates me. Please, I don't care. Anyways, but I do care if you actually give me the real, like, how are you? I'm actually not okay. What's going on? Just like real conversations. Anyways, so this video is just inspired by me seeing on social media and me talking to friends and everybody saying, I'm lazy, this is that, because I've been there, boo. There have been times where I feel like, I just feel so lazy. Like, I feel like I can't do anything. And this is the first topic I want to talk, so I wrote some things down. So the real issue is not trusting yourself to follow through. And that's a big thing when it comes to being lazy. So maybe you've done something before and it's really hard for you to do that thing now because maybe you didn't see the results that you wanted to in the amount of time that you expected to. So this goes for a lot of people when they say, oh my gosh, the new year, I want a new body. I want to look my best. I want to be feeling great. And then maybe the first day, so motivated. Oh yes, I can eat healthy. Not what I want. Because if we could all eat what we want, everything would be donuts, ice cream, and burgers. The life. I live my day. Anyways, so basically, you see where my brain goes? Right. Wanting to eat and wanting to better yourself, but then you find yourself on day one being so motivated. Day two being, okay, like, I'm doing this. Like, that was easy. And maybe by the first 7 days, you're like, okay, I'm locked in. But then day 8 comes, you're like, why am I not seeing any changes? Day 9 happens, you're like, I feel like I like the same from yesterday. And then you go back into the habit of, actually, this is not working. I don't really care. It's a lot. I feel like I'm not eating what I want. I feel like I can't be happy with the foods that I enjoy. I'm not seeing what's the word? The word for when you don't see something when you're, girl, my brain farts so much and it actually irritates me how much I just can't remember words. I need to fix that. I actually need to fix that. Anyways, but having that and seeing that, okay, I'm not seeing the results that I truly want to see right now. It's really hard because whenever we want to see something and we expect to see something, but we don't get that, it just downs everything and it makes us feel like everything is worthless. Like whenever you expect a soda drink and it's clear and it's fizzy, and you're like, oh, this is soda, but it's actually water, and you're like, ugh, what is this? Or vice versa, when you're expecting water, but it's actually soda, and you're like, ugh, get that away from me. That's how it is a lot of the times when you're trying at something and you're putting in efforts, but you're not seeing the exponential growth. And I can attest to that by saying with me and YouTube, I've been posting on YouTube every day for this video will be video 54, I believe. And I'm still, I'm at every video I post gets around 15 to 20 views. Some videos get 100 or 400, but most videos I post will get about around 15 to 20 views. And for someone who could see that, it could be very easy to say, I don't want to keep posting. I don't want to keep doing this. This is a lot. I'm putting in a lot of effort into this. I'm putting in a lot of time. I get up, film, and make videos that I think that should be shared out there, but nobody's watching. But the way that my mindset has shifted, because I love a good self-help book, I love a good self-help podcast. The way that my mindset has shifted, it's been shifted. It's been changed to show that things will happen when they are supposed to happen. And as long as you are consistent, as long as you are putting those efforts in, it will happen. I cannot expect me to post videos and just because I'm posting one to do good and then boom, virality, because obviously we've seen that in the test of time. You can see one person, they post a video, oh, they may go viral and now they're a star. But also for every person that there is like that, there are also 100,000 other people that post videos and they stay stagnant and then they stop posting and then they never post again and you never see them because they gave up. And knowing that you're putting in efforts into something and not seeing those results, know that that is normal, guys. That is normal. But as long as you keep going, you keep persisting, you will see what you want to see as long as you are putting in the work. But giving up so easily and then just saying, I'm lazy, when it's not a write-off, you're not lazy, boo. You're just not seeing the efforts that you want in the right amount of time that you thought that you would. And, you know, in these last almost 2 months of posting videos, I would love to have one do amazing. Who wouldn't? A few do amazing. Okay, let's see it. But it hasn't, and I'm still going to continue to post today. I will post tomorrow, and I will post the next day until I decide that I don't want to do my YouTube journey. Not because of views, not because of other things, but just because I decide I don't want to. But I'm not doing that right now, because if I stopped right now, it would be because I'm just not seeing the traction I want. I'm not seeing what I want my views to look like, what I want this to look like. And who cares? Okay? Obviously, you might care and I might care, but we have to rewire our brain to think, that's not really valuable. Why am I tying my worth into views? Because a lot of us, we'll see algorithms and we'll see, oh, this is not doing good. This is not doing how I want it to do. But you're still you. You're still you. You're still amazing. You're still doing what you can do. And that's all that matters. Okay? So yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about. The next thing is, oh gosh, a time when you tried and failed. So that goes back to what I was saying just now. When you constantly are trying and you constantly feeling like you're failing, you need to find a different way of pursuing or thinking. Because when we keep doing the same exact thing and then getting the same results, but expecting different results, insanity, as we've all heard, that's the definition of insanity. So learning what's blocking you from proceeding, what's blocking you from going to the next level. Because if you're saying, I want to be an artist, but you haven't drew in a few weeks or a few months, then do you really want to be an artist? Yes. And you might say, but I'm just lazy or I don't have the time. But it's not the fact that you're lazy or you don't have the time. It's the fact that you haven't put those systems in place to make time for your artwork. So maybe you have a 9 to 5 and you work every day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 6 p.m. And you're like, I have to be in bed by 10, but I need to go home. I need to make dinner. I need to do all this. Well, how about instead of that 30-minute time that you may have just spent scrolling on the social media apps, you can take 30 minutes and put it into drawing a new picture every day. And it doesn't have to be a new picture, but it could be a picture that you put, maybe you're drawing a person. You draw the legs today, then tomorrow you draw the body, then the next day you draw the head. But within a week's time, you have a whole new picture that you've drawn, all by putting those systems in place and making time for that. Because we all know that people make time for what they want. And if you truly want to do something, you have to put those systems in place. Because if you keep going back to the same system, you keep going back home every day saying, the next day I'll do it, the next day I'll draw, or maybe when I have time, or when I'm not doing this, when I'm not so enthralled, enthralled, is that the way to use that? Yeah, because putting something off is only going to harm you in the long run. Because believe me, there are days where I get off of work and I just want to get in bed. But I tell myself, no, turn the camera on and film, because I want to post on YouTube. I would like to make content. I would like to uplift people and talk to people. But there are many days where I am just tired and I don't feel like it. But if I did that, you guys I would probably be on video 3. Okay? Because every day we're going to just want to do the easiest thing. We're going to want to just unwind. We're going to want to just sit back and relax and not have to do anything. But if we want to go somewhere, if we want to go through certain places, there are going to have to be some sacrifices, okay? And a sacrifice for me is getting in that bed and laying down and being lazy. Being lazy for an hour, 2, 3, okay? Because believe me, I can sit in the bed, okay? I can watch a show. So, yeah, don't think that you can't do something, or your mind just won't let you, or your body won't let you. No, it's the fact that those systems aren't in place. But if we get those systems in place, if we get to where we want to go, if we're trying to get to where we want to go, we will put those systems into place. So just think about your schedule and think about how you could rearrange some things around for things that you actually value. Think about 3 things that you actually want to really do. Say, okay, I want to learn that new language. I really want to learn that new language. Okay, how could I implement that time every day? Consistency, okay? How can we implement that time? Okay, maybe my lunch break is only 30 minutes, but maybe for at least 10 minutes, I could go on this app and start learning that language. And then maybe I'll do the other 20 minutes at home later today when I get off. So that means I won't have to do everything all at once. So now you've divided up your time and you've set a system up, and now every day you will get at least 30 minutes of language practice, okay? All by just putting in that system, because you have to actively know it's where you want to go. And I'm taking personal experience because I did learn Spanish that way when I was starting. I was like, okay, I need to really get consistent. I was watching all the language YouTubers. I was like, how do you learn a language? Like, it's hard. I took Spanish classes in school. Baby, I can't even say sentences. Like, what's going on? And then they were all talking about immersion, actually being consistent, actually practicing, because that's really the real get down about everything in life. Just being consistent, being there, pursuing something with discipline and constantly doing it, even when you're tired, even when it feels like it's for nothing, even when it feels like, what are you doing this for? Keep going, because if there's a place that you want to get to, it's not just I'm not there and then I'm there. It's the all in between. The in between is what makes the most of it. Okay? And if you get through those in between stages with grace, with discipline, with consistency, you will get to where you want to be. But the in between, we can't skip the in between, guys, because people that go from here without any work and get to here, it's very easy for them to get to here and then lose it to here the next day. Okay? Okay. So that's why you see a lot of people with lottery money. There's a statistic somewhere out there, but a lot of people that get lottery money within the first year or two, they already don't have the money again. They don't have none of that lottery money because maybe they spent it on a lot of things that they've never had that much money at once before. So they didn't know how to manage it. Versus people that have been wealth building for years, decades, they know how to manage money. They went through the trials and tribulations of how to say, okay, maybe I should invest here. Maybe I shouldn't get this. Maybe I should buy into that. And maybe this will pay me for the rest of my life. People like that, they are the ones who are actually going to keep their coin, keep their money. Anyways, so that was the tangent about that, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is why motivation stopped working for you. Because that's the thing, as I was saying it yesterday, in the earlier part of this video, motivation is here for a good time, not a long time, okay? Because motivation fades, and that's where discipline comes in, okay? Because I used to get the two confused so much. I would be like, why do I get motivated so easily when I'm first starting something and then it just goes away and then I just stop doing that thing? And that's because it's not motivation that drives us. It's the discipline that we have to keep doing. Discipline is just getting up knowing that you're going to a better place, okay? You're getting these actions and these things done because better days are coming, boo. Better times are coming. And you have to keep going. You have to keep persisting with that to know. The language experts in these videos are going to clock me so bad. They're like, Branson, I want to say you used about 10% of the words that you're using wrong, and it's okay. Look, but you get the gist. You get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Okay, guys? Thank you. Anyways, but getting to where you want to go with motivation is not going to get you there. It's going to be the discipline, okay? Because motivation without results fades real quick. Fades really, 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 really quick. Like too fast. But that discipline, I keep reiterating that because that is so important, guys. I want you guys to know how important that is. Because even me, as I've said, I'm an actor, and after this video, I have to film not a monologue, an audition that has like 3 or 4 different scenes and like so many pages, and I'm like, okay, right. Would I much rather not? Would I much rather on my day off of work not memorize so many lines that I possibly would not get the part for? Yes, but I'm an actor. It's what I want to do. It's where I want to go. It's what I want to pursue. It's my career. I love acting and performing. So I'm going to do it because I know where I want to go. Okay. Anyways, that was basically the end of this video. But speaking of acting and performing, I was in a vertical mini series, guys. So if you guys go on the Real Short app, watch The Summer My Heart Stops, and I am in that vertical mini series. This is me announcing it. So guys, I'll put the link in the description for it. Yes, I will find the link to actually put it in the description. Go watch The Summer My Heart Stops because I'm in a vertical series and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I'm in one. It was so much fun filming it. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys for the end of this video. But take away what I said in this video, okay, boo? You're not lazy. You're not. Just listen and take away at least one thing in the video that I said, and your life will improve, okay, guys? Okay. I love y'all so much, and bye!